more than I do a victory for my own team.
Just because a picture in the paper, taken 4 years ago, happens to look something like him.
Mr. Welch, Miss Thorpe has the floor.
I know.
It's not because of the picture. The picture only fortified my suspicion that he had a phony background.
Well, he never lived in Hannibal. That much I'll promise you.
Not just now.
That paper paid my expenses to come down here and testify.
Not just now. Sit down, please. Mr. Hardy?
Yes, sir?
Tell me, boy, if you were brought up in Hannibal, how do you account for the fact that nobody seems to remember you? Give your explanation of that fact.
If you permit me to say a word, I would handle because this young woman is subtle, sophisticated, and she approaches this simple man here.
Who's simple? Wait a minute now.
Mr. Commissioner, I'd like to have the question answered by this, Mr. Applegate. If, as you say, Joe Hardy was born in Hannibal, Missouri, why is there no record of his birth?
You have asked a question,
I have.
and I shall answer.
Thanks ever so.
And it will bring a blush of shame to your fair brow, and a tear to many an eye. Joe's birth was not registered because his parents were not married. I hope you're satisfied.
Yes, we'll jot the line of inquiry.
I hope this remorseless inquisition has now reached its climax and... Oh, good news. My witness from Mexico City in 13 minutes.
30 minutes? I can't wait that. It's a 11:45 now.
Mr. Commissioner, I've got to say one thing. I've got to make one thing clear. I've been jeered and abused because I wrote that story when in fact I didn't start the rumor about Shifty McCoy. I heard it from someone else.
Well, who?
That platitudinous manager of our young phenom, Mr. Applegate.
Applegate, that's impossible.
He told you that?
What are they talking about?
Quiet, please. Mr. Applegate, do I understand?
That is one of the most dastardly misrepresentations.
Just answer the question.
I'm called here to answer questions, but instead, let me ask a question. When my time is needed to fight graft and corruption in organized baseball, why am I called upon to quibble with these fellow travelers?
We came here to witness.
If you please.
Just a second, miss.
We're with Miss Boyd. Take your hands off me, you Republican.
If you please.
We've decided that we should speak up. We're material witnesses. Why, hello there, Mr. Hawkins.
How are you, Ben?
It's the Miller girls.
Hello there, girls. How are you all?
You seem to be old acquaintances.
We'd like to take the stand and testify.
We'll take the oath, or anything.
You see, at first we didn't remember Joe, but then I remembered him and I reminded the girls, and pretty soon they remembered him too.
Hello there, Joe. I just hardly know you now you've grown up so...
You knew him?
We picked huckleberries together.
You must remember him, Mr. Hawkins. He used to come and collect the mail for old Mrs. Peeper.
It's 5 minutes before midnight.
What is it, Mr. Hardy?
I'd like to go in the other room to speak to Mr. Applegate.
Wait, Joe, he remembers.
Sure. Now I remember him.
I knew it! I knew Joe wouldn't lie!
Silence. Quiet, please.
That boy sat right there and let them call him a liar to his face, and now, by God, he's vindicated!
I don't want anyone to leave the room.
I said to Benny Van Buren this morning, I said, I know the boy, he's true blue. I know a Laurel Claire when I see him. Why, he says, that boy will go the distance for his team.
You bet he would, Mr. Welch. That's what Meg said, didn't you?
Yes, sir, Mr. Welch. You see, we never cared what the paper said. We never gave up Joe. He may have come from a poor family, but that's no sign of disgrace in this day and age. Certainly some of the best men in our country have come from poor families. And as it happens to be, so have some of the best baseball players. You see, we three all knew each other when we were young back in Hannibal, and Mr. Hawkins knew us, so when we heard about this thing, we couldn't bear to see an injustice done. So that's why we pushed through. Though the corridors are so crowded, I thought we would never make it. But we did.